Hello everyone, this is Prodigious TCC, that's Prodigious the Trading Card Collector, and today we're going to be taking a look at some Japanese post-rotation gameplay, and this one is special because it's got 151, the new 151 Alakazam in it, which is quite interesting. So here's the deck list. Got some Arceus, Bebrew for Draw Engine, just regular cards, but it's the Alakazam from the new 151 set that's really interesting because its attack, the 120 attack, it can do from the bench. So it can attack from the bench, which is very interesting. I'm not 100% sure what the other person is playing. We will find out very shortly because they're going first. Okay, so the Alakazam player got a Klefki, an Abra, Ultra Ball, Rare Candy. Ooh, nice. Professor's Research, Double Turbo, and a Psychic. Wow, get that Klefki down, Abra down, Ultra Ball for the Alakazam on round 2, Rare Candy right into Alakazam. Okay, that's not bad. And the other person is playing a Giratina Lost Box deck. Okay. So, Klefki down first, I would assume? Yes. And then the Comfy. So his effect is basic Pokemon. As long as it's in play, basic Pokemon, your opponent's basic Pokemon, it cannot use their ability. So that's basically your Lost Box deck is done. So Abra, Professor's Research maybe for the so this is a Squawk Ability EX. Once during your first turn, you can use his ability to discard your hand and draw 6 cards. Getting rid of the Rare Candy, drawing 6 cards, Ultra Balling away an Alakazam and a... I don't know if that was a Bebrew or a Bidoof for the Arceus V. And then using a Fog Crystal and getting another Klefki. Okay. So 2 cards left in hand and has 1 energy on the Abra. Escape Rope. I'm guessing they're just going to Escape Rope from Klefki to Klefki? Or what is going on? Oh, okay. Oh, he's saying he was going to Escape Rope, but then he put down the second Klefki. I'm guessing that's what he was talking about there. Giratina, and then using the VIP pass for a Radiant Greninja and a... If his head would stop bobbing up, and another Giratina V, and then using a Pokemon Gear 3.0 and pulling out the Chorus from it. Chorusing to look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You get to keep 3 and you put 2 in the Lost Zone, keeping a Mirage Gate, a Boss, and something else. And getting rid of a Hisuian Heavy Ball and a Drapion, and then attaching I believe a Jet Engine Energy is what this one's called, and you can attach it, and I believe it lets you switch into the active. Yes, it does. It's a new energy type, and then is going to use its ability, which is Abyss Seek. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck, put 2 of them into your hand, put the other 2 into your Lost Zone. So it's kind of like a Colorus, but with 1 extra card going into your hand. So keeping, yes. So keeping I'm going to back that up. Keeping a Sableye and an Energy, which is probably a good call, and then getting rid of a Escape Rope and a Cramorant. And we got 4 in the Lost Zone and 8 cards in hand. So attaching for turn, using Iona, I believe her name is. Iono. So this is Iono, and it's each player shuffles their hand and puts it into the bottom of their deck. Then each player draws cards for each of their remaining prize cards. So it is kind of like a Marnie, where you shuffle and put it to the bottom of your deck, and then draw for prizes, which is, I think, N does that, the old N card. So I think he only had 1 card in his hand. So, all right, and then I guess pass the turn, and then evolving up into the V-Star, using the V-Star Power Star Birth. During your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So, going for the Rare Candy and the Alakazam, using the Rare Candy to go from the Abra straight into the Alakazam. Perfect. And then, I mean, really, you keep that Klefki, as long as that Klefki doesn't die, you could keep that Klefki in play. I mean, attack for turn, do 120. Next turn, they knock out the Klefki, promote the other Klefki to keep them in balance, and then you can just attack from the... I wonder if that's what they're going to do. So I'm just going to... Well, now it's gone now. So its second attack here is the one that lets you attack from the bench. So its first attack is the Mind Jack, which is this attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So I mean, from that you can do what? It is 90 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 10. 10 times 30 is 3. So you can do 390 with that one attack. And the other one is the Dimensional Manipulation. This attack this Pokemon can use this attack even when it is on the bench. 120 points of damage. So you can either do Smack for a lot, or play from the sidelines, and exactly what he's doing, 120 from the bench. Keep that Klefki in play. Meaning you can't use any of the Calm Phase or Radiant Greninja's ability or anything like that. Ooh, that's smart. That's slick. I like that. That is very interesting. Okay. So, what is the Lost Box? Okay, going to evolve that one into the Giratina V-Star, drop down another Comfy, put an energy on the Giratina V-Star. And then going to do basically the same thing. As last time, going to use his ability, going to pull 4 cards from the top. 2 of them went into the hand, 2 of them went to the Lost Box. Hand was, I think we saw a Chorus and a Cramorant. He can spit innocently. Oh, but he can't use his ability that makes it for free. So it's still 3. And then got rid of a Battle VIP Pass and a Mirage Gate. Okay. And then we are attaching another... So he's attaching another energy to the Abra, and then just throwing for another 120 from the bench, knocking it out, taking the first 2 prizes. So they promoted up their Giratina V-Star with the 1 energy attached to it. What is their next move? And that Klefki really, really hinders Lost Box decks. You can't use your Comp Phase or anything like that. Gonna Chorus for 5, keeping some cards, getting rid of some cards, using the Mirage Gate to attach 2 different energies any way you would like. So I'm gonna take a wild step and say attaching the extra energies to the Giratina V-Star, and they are playing down. This is one of the cards that they got from the Chorus. They are playing down Wu Chain EX. I'm not 100% sure about the pronunciation of that, but I think it's like Wu Chain EX. Attaching an energy for turn, and then going to use their Giratina V-Star's attack, doing 280 points of damage, and then they have to get rid of or put 2 energy into the Lost Zone. So even with the Klefki keeping the Calm Phase in check, they still have 10 cards in the Lost Zone. So now they can use Sableye ability. So next question is, are they just going to continue to attack from the sidelines or from the bench with getting another Klefki, attaching an energy to the Abra, and then again going to attack from the bench with 120 points of damage, and then that's their turn. I mean, the question is the Giratina V-Star just going to attack that Klefki? Okay, they're using a Nest Ball to get another Giratina V. I mean, are they just going to swing for the for the Klefki to take it out. Well, they can't because they need to attach more energy to it to do that. Retreat cost is 2. Looks like they're having a conversation right now about something. Okay, attaching another energy to the Wu Chain EX. Passing the turn. Okay, they are using the Collapsed Stadium? Yeah, using Collapsed Stadium to decrease the size of the bench, which makes sense because then you can get rid of that Squawk ability, which you only used for the first turn for its ability. And then like you could Lost Vacuum or whatever, get that back, and you can put a new card on there if you wanted to. And then doing 120 with the Alakazam from the Alakazam EX from the bench, which means the Giratina V-Star has 40 health left, dropping down another Giratina V, or evolving the Giratina V to the V-Star, and then attaching an energy for turn and passing. I mean, really, all you have to do is just swing again for that 120 to knock out the V-Star. So, Alakazam EX player has 2 prizes left. Lost Box player still has a whole 5 prizes left. Using a Mirage Gate, going to attach for turn, or those 2 energies to the Giratina V-Star. For turn, attaching to the Wu Chain, and then attacking for 280 and discarding 2 of the energy into the Lost Zone, getting rid of the Klefki. I mean, there's the third Klefki. Oh, okay, going for the Mimikyu, not EX, just the regular Mimikyu there. Going for the regular Mimikyu with the Fog Crystal. So the Mimikyu EX's ability, the regular Mimikyu from the new Scarlet and Violet expansion has the ability, this Pokemon does not take damage from your opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V's attack. So it's kind of like Miltank, except it has EX resistance as well as V resistance. Only 70 HP, so if anything else attacks it, it's probably out of there if it's not a EX or a V, but I mean, that's pretty good. That, like, he's really locking this Lost Box deck. And now playing a Super Rod, which is shuffle up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. So just a little bit different than the ordinary Rod where it was 2 and 2. Now it's 3 of any combination. Going for Klefki, and Alakazam. Going to Professor's Research, away their hand. Attaching energy for turn to Arceus, and then 120 from the bench. I mean, I don't think there's much that this Lost Box Giratina player can do at this time. Like, maybe if they can boss up the Alakazam, playing down a Sableye for turn, attaching energy, retreating, and then going to use Energy Recycler, bringing up the Wu Chain EX. Energy Recycler, those were the energies I believe that it would need for the Giratina V-Star to attack. The Wu Chain EX is using its attack, Envious Ivy. Choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each prize card they have taken. Wow, so he has taken 4 prize cards. So that's 20 damage for each prize card? 60 damage for each prize card. So that is 240 points of damage, and I'm going to take a wild stab and say it's to that Alakazam EX. That is an interesting Pokemon. 60 times 4, 240. Oh, and it's got 310 HP. Oh, so it doesn't even matter. Bossing up the Giratina V-Star, I'm assuming, because it has the damage on it already. 160 points of damage. So I'm guessing they're just going to swing for 120 from the bench. Yeah, 120 from the bench. He has 40 left. What? I mean, attack Mirage Gate. No, Mirage Gate retreat. Oh, I'm guessing he can't do anything. So he's going to pass the turn and attack for the knockout and the win. That Alakazam EX is such an interesting card. Like, attacking from the bench is so... I'm not well versed enough for the whole Pokemon TCG to know if any cards have attacked from the bench before. I'm assuming they have, but that is wild to be able to just basically keep that card there. Those Klefkis locked him in place. Couldn't use any of his Conphase abilities. Couldn't use Cramorant's ability to spit instantly for free. Couldn't use the Radiant Greninja's ability to discard an energy and a draw. Couldn't use anything. Locked him out from there. Kept the Alakazam in the back. And just kept throwing 120s each turn. That is very, very interesting. Especially kept having those Klefkis. So it could, if you ever escaped rope or anything like that, boom, swap it right out with another Klefki to keep them locked. Or that Mimikyu, which doesn't take any damage from Vs or EXs. That is a very interesting deck. I like it a lot, and I am definitely going to proxy it at some point, because that is amazing. I really, really like this deck. Super cool. Super, super cool. I really like that. I mean, if you have some bosses, you'd be able to get that Alakazam EX up and maybe take it out. But, I mean, if you can't knock it out, that's 310. You've got 310 HP, so if you can't knock it out first... It has free retreat, it looks like. Does it have free retreat? No. One retreat. Retreat, attach energy for turn to get it back up to, like... Wow. Yeah, so if it even gets bossed up, it doesn't get knocked out the first turn. You can retreat to get rid of one of the energies off of it to retreat. Attach energy for turn to bring it back up to that 2 psychic limit. And then you've got the Klefki or the Mimikyu out there to continue to stop them. I mean, that is a very cool deck, and I will definitely be playing it. That is awesome. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this little commentary video for this post rotation new decks and all that kind of stuff. They're so cool. My name has been Prodigious TCC. If you want to follow me on any of my socials, they're linked down below. All Prodigious TCC. I've got Instagram, I've got TikTok, and I've got Twitter. Also, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, hitting the bell notification, subscribing, leave me a comment telling me what you thought. What do you think of this Alakazam EX? Because it seems pretty crazy to be able to attack from the bench. All that stuff really helps the channel grow and continue to thrive. Anyways, I've been Prodigious TCC, and until I see you next time, have a fantastic day.